Hey, what's up guys, want to now Forge walkthrough. In this video, I'm going to be going through Halo 3 Warthog Run. This is UBO. I'm not exactly sure what that stands for, but the description basically tells you to use the Warthog Run game mode, so that's what I used. So you basically just have to put this in the mode editor and search for it. So credits to Unbroken Onyx for making the map here, and yeah. Okay, so we loaded up here, and I'm very curious how this plays. Okay, so it looks like we start in that sort of forerunner structure in Halo 3. Looks like you're out of ammo. Usually there would be a lot of flood here, but obviously the flood wasn't present in Halo Infinite, so we don't have that. But it looks, holy shit, it looks very good. Let me take a look here. Holy shit, this looks very good. Now I know it's probably not going to be exactly the same, right? Because that is honestly impossible. But I think it's just from the style, just from the way it looks already very good here. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, it looks very similar. And yeah, obviously once again, the textures are not going to be the same, and I'm not exactly sure how this will work. I'm not sure if this will explode or will it just fall off. Hopefully I don't die too many times. Okay. Let's see here. Hopefully it's not too loud. Once again, there is some issue with the audio recording. I just don't know how to set it. Oh, they set some banished turrets here. So yeah, once again, there's not going to be any flood, I would assume. I think they could have added a few enemies. I'm not sure if they will add some down the line. But let me see. I'm still trying to look for a screenshot. Maybe I'll just do it in post. I don't know. Okay, so we got some teleporters here, and once again, this looks very similar to what we had in Halo 3. And yeah, there's just a lack of enemies, but I'm pretty sure they can add that pretty easily. If they can make a map this good, I'm pretty sure they can add the enemies. And holy shit, that teleporter just basically teleports you to the other side here. So it looks like they had to make this map in different parts. I think that is because the maps given in Forge are probably not very long, so they had to make the teleporter and then put them in, I would assume, maybe different levels. I'm not sure, but this is very well done, I will say. I mean, obviously the platforms don't really explode out of the way, and I don't think they drop, but I do not blame the forger, because there is probably going to be something they had to change in the engine to have, I guess, destructible floors. Maybe they can do it, but that would be a lot of work, because as you can see, there is a lot of platforms here. So I wouldn't expect them to make that, but it's still a very well done map. And sorry about that, I was trying to get a screenshot there. And you can't run in this game mode, by the way, so they try to make it accurate to Halo 3 as well. And yeah, this is interesting. I think what we are basically going to get in the near future is basically, people trying to remake the older Halo games in Halo Infinite. Now, it's going to be very unfortunate if they sort of move on away from Halo Infinite, right? Because 343 is basically probably about to shut down Halo Infinite. I mean, it's been out for, I think, 5 years now, which is actually kind of insane to think about, right? Because the journey Halo Infinite had was fucking treacherous. It's just that they've been keeping it alive, sort of, just it's dead, but they've been trying to keep it alive for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And they've been able to, right? But the problem is that they're not working on anything new. I mean, sure, they're working on some multiplayer game modes. They're working on maybe some skins. Oh shit! But they are probably not. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me! They're probably not going to add what do you call it? Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. They're probably not gonna add campaign DLC, right? And shit, I'm gonna run out of time here. I might have to restart the match. You know what? I'm just gonna restart the match. So yeah, where were we? They're not gonna make campaign DLC for Halo Infinite. That's probably a very very sure thing by now, which is very very sad because Halo Infinite was meant to be a 10-year game, and I can't even remember what year it released. It must have been 2020, right? Holy shit, it's been a long freaking time. And yeah, it just they haven't been able to make any campaign DLC at this point. It's probably not going to be worth it because of Halo Infinite's over reliance on the contract workers. I'm going to drive real carefully now. And the fact that the engine is a proprietary engine, which means there are not enough developers that know the engine well enough to develop a new campaign, right? So it's very very unfortunate, but I think it's actually better that they are moving on from Halo Infinite. But I would be really surprised if they added a campaign DLC, seeing as how how much they struggled with adding just anything in the beginning, and then now that the player base has dropped off so much, it's likely never going to come back. So it's not going to be worth it for them to make any sort of DLC anymore for Halo Infinite. And that's very unfortunate. I'm not sure why I started to talk about that again. I find that I do that a lot. But this is a driving. Oh fuck! God damn it! Okay, I think I made it far enough that this was probably around where I left off on the first run. I say left off, but I probably died. So I don't remember what I was talking about, but I'm just gonna try to drive. So you can tell, just from me dying like twice by this point, it's gonna be a pretty hard map. It's meant to be sort of a race. So you're meant to play with a few people, but I'm just doing this by myself. So it's not going to be as easy as it looks. There are no spawn points, and I kind of wish I can change my Warthog. My Warthog's looking a little bit beat up from the turrets. I'm actually pretty concerned about whether I can make it. So I'm not sure if this is a work in progress. I feel like it is, but it might not be, right? Okay, so this is definitely where I died the last time here. So how about I just shut the fuck up and drive, right? Okay, almost there. I kind of wish I had Katana bitching at me, but I don't, yeah. Okay, so there you go. This is probably going to be the end. I'm not sure if... Oh, there you go. So that's the end of the game here. So that is just round 1 complete. So this is definitely some sort of racing map here. So yeah, I'm not gonna play the map again, but this is definitely, you can continue to play it if you are playing with friends. You can, play several rounds and have fun there. So this is Halo 3 Warthog Run. This is a very very well done map. Thank you Unbroken Onyx for making the map once again, and thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.